Hello everyone, welcome back to this tutorial, and in this tutorial we are studying IGCSE mathematics, and this book is at Excel Mathematics 9 to 1 in the book 1, which is usually taught to year 9. So here this is chapter 4 in the it's data handling exercise 1 star on page 89. Um, Here the details how to solve the questions I have explained in my previous videos, and if you want to know in detail you should go in the see the previous videos. Here I'll just discuss on the book that how to solve these questions, a quick methodology. I'll not go really into the details. So the question number 1 is Malik records the number of minutes he spent revising for his exams each day in June. So find the median, interquartile range, and range of these times, right? So we have to find really three things here. This data you can see it's of whole month June, and there are for 30 days. It's of 30 days data. So for that purpose, again, the first thing you should do is start writing it from lowest to the highest, okay, in the order. And from the lowest, if we start, we have got zeros. You can just, for you to remember, you can just cross whichever you write, okay, so that you know that you have entered all the entries. So first, two zeros are here, and after that we have got here, right, two tens, and you can make a frequency table as well, but I find it in this way more useful. And then after 10, the next data with us is 15. Here you write 15, and after 15 the next entry with us is 20. So how many 20s we have got? One, two. I cannot find any more 20s. Two 20s, and then it's 25. So how many 25s we have got? One, two, three. Right. So three 25s I have got. One, two, three. Three 25s I've got. And after that it's the 30. 130 I've got here. And is there any 30? Not yet. Yeah, it's here. Okay. So in 25s there's one more. So I should write 125 more, which I missed. So in 30s, I selected two 30s, right? So two 30s, and then after 30, 34 is here, and then the next value with us is 45. 145 here, no other 45s. Okay, and the next value with us is after 45, it is 70, 60. 60 here. Yeah, before 60 there is a 56 as well. So 56, 60, and then there is 60, then 70, Okay, how many 70s? Just 170. And then 172 and 176, and then we have got 80 and couple of 90s here. But before that, we have got one more 80, and then there is an 84, and then we have got a couple of 90s. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 90s. 1, 2, 3, 4 90s, and then 1, 2, 3, 120s. 1, 2, 3. So this data I wrote in a sequence from lowest to highest, right? So these should be the 30 entries. Now to find the median is the middle number. Okay, so interquartile range as well, and the range of these times. So first, if it's a simple range, so the range is highest minus lowest. Okay, so the range is highest minus lowest. So highest is 120, lowest is 0. So the range is 120. Range of these times. The next question is interquartile range. For interquartile range, the formula for Q1 with us is equal to 1 by 4 times n plus 1. Okay, so n total 30 number of values plus 1, 31. 31 divided by 4, right? So 31 divided by 4, 4 6 are 30. No, 4 sevens are 28. 4 sevens are 28. 4 eights are 32. That's bigger. Then we put a point, and then it becomes 30, and again 4 7. So 7.7. That means the entry, the number between the 7th and 8th value is our Q1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7th and 8th, this one. So here 20 and the mean of 20 and 25. Okay, so that would be our 20 plus 25 over 2, and that will give us 45 over 2, and that will give us 2 twos are 4, 2 twos are 4 point 5. 22.5 will be our Q1, and Q2 will be 1 over 2 times n plus 1, and here 31 over 2, and this should give us 15.5. So the value, the mean of 15th and 16th value. Okay, so this is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, right? So 45 and 56. So it's the mean of 45 and 56. 45 plus 46 over 2, and this gives us 91 over 2, and 2 fours are 8, 2 fives are 10. 45.5 And the third quarter will be 3 by 4 times 31. There is 3 by 4 times n plus 1, so n plus 1 is 31. So this should give us the value of 3 ones, 3 threes are 9. Okay, divided by 4. So this should give us 4 twos are 8, 4 threes are 12, 23.2. So that makes the value between 23 and 24, right? So the 15th and 16th, this is if this 56 is 16th value. So from here onwards, we count 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So 23 and 24, right? So 84 plus 9, 90. 84 plus 90 divided by 2, and this should give us 4 and 174 divided by 2, and this should give us 2 8s are 16 to 7. So 87 should be our Q3. Okay, so now IQR is interquartile range is Q3 minus Q1. So 87 minus 7.7. Okay, so this should give you the IQR, and median is actually equal to Q2, and that is our 45.5. So this is the answer of this question, right? So now we just move down to the next question, and here it says the training time in seconds of Zola to run 10 100-meter sprints are shown in the table. Find the median interquartile range in the range. So here also the time is given. So first you have to write the time in seconds. So from the lowest to the highest, right? So from 13.1 is your lowest, and the next number one here is 13.9, and the next number comes to 14, and the lowest is 14.1. So we have got two numbers, 14.1 and 14.1, and the next number is 14.3, and the next number with us is no more 14s, so 15.2, and yeah, I've missed just one number of 12. Let me write it again, erase them. Okay, so write again because 12.7 I missed. 12.7 is the smallest number, and then 13.1, and then 13.9. Yeah, usually you should cross them out whatever you write, so that you know it's easier for you to remember which one you have written and which one you have missed. So after 13.9, the next one is 14.1. 14.1, 14.1, we have got two numbers, and then 14.3 is the next number. Okay, and then we have got 15.2, cross them out, and then 15.2, this one, and 16 and 16.2. Okay, so we wrote them all in a sequence in ascending order. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. We have got 10 here. Just erase the previous one so that I have some space here. Okay, so I think I've got enough space to write now. Okay, so for finding the range, for simple range, right, it's quite obvious. We have to find the range by highest minus lowest. 16.2 minus 12.7. This should give you the answer for the range. And for median, you have to find the middle number. Okay, so we have got here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. 5 one side, 1 2 3 4 5. 5 this way, it should be somewhere here. 1 2 3 4 5. So the average of 14.1 and 14.3, okay, median, or Q2, both the same things. That gives 14.1 plus 14.3 divided by 2, and this should give you the answer 14.2, because 14.2 is in the middle from 1 and 3. And now the interquartile range. So for interquartile range, again you have to find the middle of left hand side here, middle of this one, and the middle of this one. Okay, so the formula for Q1 is total number of values. These are 10 plus 1 11, 11 by 4. So this should give us is equal to 2 point something. So that gives the average of 13.1 and 13.9. Okay, so 13.1 plus 13.9 divided by 2. This should give you the Q1, and Q2 should be here in the same way. So 33 divided by 4, that should give you 8 point something. So 8th and ninth value, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, 8th and ninth value. So that should give you 15.2 plus 16 divided by 2. And IQR is definitely Q2 minus Q1. So this is how you should solve this question. So let's go to the next part. And in the next question, the score when a die is rolled 30 times are shown in the frequency table. Find the mean, median, interquartile range, and range of these scores. So in this question, here is a frequency table. And when there's a frequency table, how do you find the mean? Uh, that is, you time the frequency with a score, add them all up, and divide by the frequency. Okay, so you do like frequency times score. That should give us 6 ones are 6, 5 twos are 10, plus 3 twos are 6, plus 10 fours are 40, plus 5 fours are 20, plus 6 threes are 18. Right, so divided by the total number of frequency. Okay, so the total number of frequency 30 times, it says here, it's the 30 times. If you add them all up, this should give you the 30. So divided by the frequency, that is 30 times. So this will give you the mean. So the formula for mean in a frequency table is frequency times n or s divided by frequency. So this formula should give you the mean. And now the range. So the range is simple. Range is we discussed before. The range is the score range. Score range. It's actually the range of the score. 6 minus 1. That is 5 is the range of score. And median. The median is the middle number. Total we have got 30. So for 30, to find the median, what we do is n plus 1 divided by 2, and that is n 30. 31 divided by 2 makes 15.5. So in this way, the middle number between 15 and 16. So we start from here, 6 here, and then 6 plus 5 is 11, 12, 13. So it falls here. 15.5 and 16 falls here. So that means that this 4 is median. Median is 4. And now the interquartile range. So the interquartile range, if we in the same way, we have to divide, right? Total values are 30, 31, right? So if the values are 31, so for Q1, we have got the formula 1 by 4 times n plus 1, and that gives us 31 by 4, and that gives us the value of 4 sevens are 28.7.7. So it should be between 7th and 8th value. Okay, so the 7 is here, 6 and 7. So the 7th value is here 2. So the 6th and 7th value both are 2. That gives us 2, right? So the 2 is Q1, average comes Q2, and Q2 is equal to n plus 1 divided by 2. So that means 31 divided by 2, that gives us 15.5. Okay, so the 15th and 16th value in this frequency table, we have to check that where the 15th and 16th value falls. 6 plus 5, 11, 12, 13, right? The next 10 values are here. So our 15th and 16th value falls on the 4. So 4 is our Q2, and Q3 is in the same way, 3 by 4 times n plus 1, and n plus 1 is 31. 31 times 3 is 93 by 4, and that comes 4 twos are 8, and the 4 twos are no 4 twos are 8, and 4 threes are 12. 23.2. So that means 23rd and 24th value. 23rd and 24th value. Okay, so now let's see where the 23rd and 24th value falls. 6 plus 5, 11, 12, 13. 13 plus 10 is 23. So 23rd value falls here. 23rd value falls here, and 24th value falls here, right? So in these two, so that means our Q3 will be the average of 4 and 5. So the average of 4 and 5 is 4.5. Okay, so Q3 is 4.5. So now IQR interquartile range is Q3 minus Q1, that is 4.5 minus 2, and that gives us 2.5. So these were all the things which we had to find here. The next question is find the median interquartile range in the range of the first 10 prime numbers. So what are the first 10 prime numbers? Okay, so the first prime number is 2, the next prime number is 3, the next prime number is 5, the next prime number is 7, the next prime number is 11, the next prime number is 13, and the next prime number is 14, 15, 16, 17 is the next prime number, and the next prime number is 19, the next number is 23, and the next number is 29. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so these are the 10 prime numbers, first 10 prime numbers. Okay, so we have to find the median interquartile range in the range. So first the range will be the same. Range is range will be 29 minus 2 is equal to 27, and median is the middle number. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this way, the middle one. So that is 11 and 13. So the middle of 11 and 13 is, in other words, the average of 11 and 13 is 12. So the median is 12. In interquartile range, in the same way, you have to find, right? So with the same formula which we have discussed before. Now, next question is that a small factory has a managing director and 7 workers. The weekly wages are 700, 700, 700, 750, 750, 800, 800, and 4000. Find the mean, mode, median of these wages. Which average best describe these wages? Okay, so the mode is most values, the values which appear the most. So here the mode is 700 because the $700 appears the most time, and our mode is 700, and median is the middle value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the median will be 1, 2, 3, 4 here in the middle. The mean of 750 and 750. So that will be median is 750, and the average will be mean. For mean, you have to add up all the values of and divide it by total number of values. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have to add them all these 700, 7, 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, and 35, 36, 36 and 8, 44, 52, 52 plus 40. So that gives us 9,200, right, divided by 8. So this gives us 8 ones are 8, 8 ones are 8. Here goes 12, 4, 8 fives or 40 and 0. So the mean is 1150. So which out of these describes the best? So which one describes the best? So in this case, we can see that the mode is 700, the median is 750, and the mean is 1150. So the maximum of these the values which fall, you can see uh, the salary, the majority of the employees have salary between 700 to 800, right? Only one person has 4,000. That's outlier. So in this case, we can see that the median describes the best. Median represents the best for the salary because it's between in the middle of 700 and 800. So the median in this case describes best. Find the range in interquartile range which figure best describes the dispersion of the wages. So how the wages are dispersed. So if you have to find the range, 4,000 divided by 700, so the range will be 4,000 minus 700, and that will give you 3,300. So the range is not a good explanation because the spread is too long. 3,300, there's a lot of spread, whereas the majority of the people are between 800 and 700. So the range is not a very good expression. So if you have to find the interquartile range of this one, so 750 is Q2 and Q3 will be 800, so 800 and Q1 will be 700, right? So like 800 minus 700, right? So the interquartile range IQR will be here Q3 minus Q1. So Q3 is between here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it will be 800 here and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have to find the middle of these two values. Q1 middle of this section and Q3 middle of this section and divide them. So now let's go to the next type of questions. For 2 weeks, Courtney records the number of emails she receives each day. The result were, these are the results from 0 to all these. Find the mean, mode, median of these numbers. Which average best describes the number of emails received each day? So here 2 weeks, that means there are 14 values. So you have to put them in ascending order, right? First is the 0, and then the next number with us is 31, and the next number with us is 32, and the next number with us is 44, and the next number is 45, but before that there is a 39 as well. 39, 44, 45, and 51, 56, and before that I again missed right. 48, 50, 51, 56, 57, 65, and two 70s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so find the mean. For mean, you have to plus them all, add them up, and divide by 14. So that will be the mean. In mode, the number which appears the most. So here the number which appears the most is 70. So mode is 70, and median is the middle number. So 7 one side, 7 other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it will be the middle number between 48 and 50. So that is 49. Median is 49. So which of this one shows the correct representation? So mode is definitely not correct. So you can check the mean as well and the median as well. So the median really correct is better, but still you have to find the mean as well, and then you have to decide which one represents the better or which one represents the best spread out of these. Find the range in interquartile range which best describe the dispersion. So for dispersion there are two measures. One is range and the other is IQR. So you have to find these two and then check that the IQR basically gives you the middle 50%, the middle 50%, right? So if the most majority of the values are between the middle 50%, like in IQ, or it's like this is the minimum, this is the maximum. So this is Q1, Q3, and this is median or Q2. So if the maximum values fall between these two, so it will look like this in the center. And you can say that maximum, if the maximum, the 50% values go towards right side extreme or left side extreme, so this box will move towards left or it will move towards right. That shows that the data is skewed towards the right side or it's skewed towards the left side, towards higher side or towards middle side. So that is a measure. So the next question is for the data 425x82998, find x if q2 is 6, q1 is 2, q1 is 2.5 and q1 is 3. Okay, so here are the values which you should write first in an ascending order, and that is you have got here 2 2, right? So 2 2 4 5 4 5 2 2 4 5 8 8 9 9 8 8 9 9. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and there is 1 is the x, so we have to find the value of x. And so if it says we have been given certain values as well, the q2 is 6, so that means the q2 is between here, the middle number is 6. That means the middle number is between 6 here. So if it's 6, that means it is between 5 and 7. Okay, so it's between 5 and 7. 5 and 7. So the next it says q1 is okay. If so, what number the x should be? The x should be definitely 7, right? Because if q2 is 6, so it can be only 6 if this x is 7. So our numbers will be 2 2 4 5 7 8 8 9 9. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. We have got 9 here. Okay, so 1 2 3 4. Yeah, 1 2 3 4. No, it should be 6. It should not be 7. It should be 6. If q2 is 6, that means q2 is the middle number, 4 this way and 4 this way. So x is equal to 6. If q1 is 2, so when we put the q1 is 2, if 2 is q1, in the next question, q1 is equal to 2. So can still be x is equal to 6 if q1 is 2. Okay, let's see. Now if this 6 is q2, what will be q1? So total number we have to find out of these two, right? So here the q will be q2 will be middle number of 2 and 4. Middle number of 2 and 4, that is q2 will be 3, right? So it falls the same if this one. So x is still 6 if q1 is equal to 3. If q1 is equal to 3, still it is 6. And q1 is 2, that means q1 is 2, that means out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers, if how it can be 2. So the formula for q1 is equal to 1 by 4 n plus 1. So the answer should be 2. How it can be 2 if the n is right now the n is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 9. Right now it's 9 by 4. It should not be 9 by 4, right? So if it's 9 by 4, it's for 2's are 8 and 2.2 between 2 and 3. So it should be like before 2.2. So if this is 1, right? So if x is equal to 1 here, then you see the average of 2 and 3. So the average of 2 and 3, if x is 1, the average of 2 and 3 is false, definitely 2. Okay, q1 is equal to 2. If x is equal to 1, q1 is equal to 2 because the average of these two numbers is 2. Now q1 should be 2.5. For 2.5 here, the average between second and third should be 2.5. So the x should be 3. Okay, if x is equal to 3, its value will be here. The x will be put at this place. Let me write again. So previously the actual value is 2245, right? So now if the x is 3, we put the x is 3 here. q1 will be between 2 and 3. So between 2 and 3 it will be q1 will be 2.5. Got it? So the x has different values. So if x is equal to 6, q1 is 3. If x is equal to 6, q2 is equal to 6. If x is equal to 2, x is equal to 1, q1 is equal to 2. And if x is equal to 3, q1 is 2.5. So these are the solutions to our questions. For the data 1, 5, x, 1, 0. So in this question we have to find in the similar way. First let me erase this one. Okay, so here we have been given a data in which these numbers are here. So first let's put the numbers in the order, and the numbers are 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, and 5 5 5 3 fives, and then 8 9 9 8 9 9 8 9 9. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So I've written 12 numbers here, and we have got an x which is unknown, and here are the conditions. What will be x if q2 is 5? Okay, so when the q2 is 5, that means the q2 is a middle number, is 5. Okay, so here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So if these are 12, that means 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, 6 towards this way and 6 towards this way. So the middle number should be here q2, right? So this q2 is 5, so that means the x should be 5. If it's 5 here, x is equal to 5. So if x is equal to 5, it will be 5 here, right? So that makes our condition. So this will be the q2, because 1 2 3 4 5 6 this side, 6 this side, 5 is the middle number, so x is simply 5. If q3 is 8, right? So if q3 is 8, so that means 12 13 numbers, 13 plus 1 14. For q3 the formula is q3 is equal to 3 by 4 times 14. Okay, 2 42 over 4, and this gives us 4 tenths of 40.45, 10.5. That means the 10th and 11th value. Okay, so the 10th and 11th value is like, should be, the 10th and 11th value should be 8. The average of 10th and 11th value should be 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? 7 8 9 10. Okay, so the 10th and 11th value should be 8. So that can only be if we put here the x is 8, x 8 8 here. Okay, so that will be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So the 10th will be 8 and 11th will be 8. So if both of these values are 8, then their average will be 8. So the q3 will be 8 if x is equal to 8. And now what will be the x? X is equal to 8 and x is equal to 5. And now we want this q3 is 7.5. So if q3 is the average of 10th and 11th value, okay, so this 9 here, this 8 is 11th value. We need the value here which gives us an average of 7.5. Okay, So if this value here is 7, right, the x is 7, then it gives us the value of 7.5. That if the 10th value here is 7, so if 10th here is 7 and 11th here is 8, so we need the average of 10th and 11th value, so that will give us 7.5 Q3. Okay, so if x is equal to 7, Q3 will be 7.5. Okay, let me erase this one so that we can write for our next condition. And the next condition is Q3 should be 7. So this number here is 11th value. Okay, we need here something like what do we need as a 10th value, which will give us average 7, right? So if it's 5, okay, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8. Yes, if the 10th value here is 6, then the average of 6 and 8 is 7, right? So 6 plus 8 divided by 2, that gives you 7. So the Q3 is 10th and 11th value. 11th value we already have is 8 right here. So we need here one more 10th value, right? So now let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? 10th and 11th. So 10th and 11th average gives you 7. So in this case, we need x is equal to 6. So these are the answers. So in the next we have got cumulative frequency, and cumulative frequency we can study in the next time. If you like this channel, if you think it's helpful, please do subscribe and give a thumbs up, because I could not find similar kind of videos where someone would give hints how to study or give the solution of the textbook. So I think that this will be very helpful for the students as well as those who are on the teaching field. Thank you very much. Bye bye.